Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are solving examples based on nth term of arithmetic progression. Dear students, we have solved 16 examples. Now let us solve few more examples. The next example, that is example number 17, I have taken here is find the total number of two-digit numbers which are exactly divisible by 7. So this is the problem, the example what we are going to solve now. See, two-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. The numbers are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so on. So these are all the multiples of 3. But here 3, 6 and 9 are not two-digit numbers. They are single-digit numbers. So we have to exclude these 3 numbers. Then the first number, the first two-digit number which is divisible by 3 is 12. Then the next one is 15, the next one is 18, and so on. And the largest two-digit number which is exactly divisible by 3 is 99. So in this way 12, 15, 18, so on, 99 will be our arithmetic progression for this particular example. Now let us simplify, or let us solve this example by taking the values of a, d, an, and by putting question mark for n. So here a is equal to 12, d is equal to 15 minus 12 or 18 minus 15, or directly you can take this number, that is 3. Then 99 in this particular example is the value of an, and as I said, we are going to solve this example to find the value of n. Now after analyzing the statement of the question of the example, now let us write the formula. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. Substitution of the values. An 99, value of a 12 plus n minus 1 as it is multiplied by value of d is 3. Now solve for n minus 1 into 3, this much of the part of RHS you have to take it to LHS. Let us shift it towards LHS. n minus 1 multiplied by 3 is equals to, write 99 plus 12 will be shifted to other side, will become minus 12, and the difference of 99 minus 12, 9 minus 2 7, 9 minus 1 87. Now n minus 1 is equal to 87 divided by 3. Let us divide 87 by 3. 3 ones are 3, then 3 twos are 6, 2 remains 27, 3 nines are 27. So the value is 29. n minus 1 is equal to 29. Therefore n is equal to 29 plus 1. This is nothing but 30. So hence the value of n in this particular example is 30, means there are total number of 30 two-digit numbers which are exactly divisible by 3. Now same type of one more example I have taken. This is the example from your exercise 1.2. How many three-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So the first three-digit number which is exactly divisible by 7 is 105. The next one is 112. Next to it is 119, and so on. And the last or the largest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 7 is 994. So in this way 105, 112, 119, so on 994 is one of the arithmetic progressions. Now here write the values of A, that is 105, okay, value of D, that is 7, and this is value of the last term or nth term, you may say, that is 994, and question mark will be for n. After analyzing the statement, write the formula. Since an is equal to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, after writing formula, substitute the values. An value 994 is equal to a value 105 plus n minus 1 as it is, and the value of d is 7. In the next step, n minus 1 into 7 is to be shifted to left hand side. So the step will be n minus 1 multiplied by 7 is equal to 994 minus 105 is equal to 14 minus 5, 9, okay, then 9 minus 1, 8, then again 9 minus 1, 8, and 889 is the difference of 994 and 105. In the next step, you shift 7 to the RHS, so the step will be n minus 1 is equals to 889 divided by 7, divide 889 by 7, 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7, 1 remains 18, 7 twos are 14, 4 remains, the number becomes 49, so 7 sevens are 49, so the number is 127. n minus 1 is equal to 127, therefore n is equal to 127 plus 1, minus 1 shifted to RHS plus 1, and the sum total of 127 and 1 is 128. So therefore the value of n in this particular example is 128. So n is equal to 128 means, so there are altogether 128 3-digit numbers which are exactly divisible by 7. So in this way, in these two examples also we found the value of n. Now you can change the numbers, and 2 to 3 examples you will get of your own and you can easily solve. So let us say this example number 19, call this as HW, and you change this example also, write the number example number 20. Now find the total number of 2-digit numbers which are exactly divisible by, let us change this 3 by 5, so that one more example you will be able to get here. To find the total number of 2-digit numbers which are exactly divisible by 5. So this is not the solution for this particular example, this is for previous example what we have already seen. Now change this example, this number, write how many 3-digit numbers which are exactly divisible by, say, 4. One more example you get. So I hope these two examples you are able to solve, and this is by 5, so you have to write the arithmetic progression, and this is by 4. Again 3-digit numbers are there, in this example 2-digit numbers are there. So how many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by exactly 4? You have to write one arithmetic progression, and accordingly you have to solve the example. Thank you. So dear students, coming to another few type of examples, how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? One more example, how many multiples of 6 lie between 23 and 152? Now the first multiple of 4 which is greater than 10 is 12. After 12, 16. After 16, 20. So the largest multiple of 4 smaller than 250 is 248. So in this way 12, 16, 20, so on 248 will be our arithmetic progression. Now the value of A here 12, value of D is 4, okay, or 16 minus 12 is 4. Then this is, you know, that is value of AN, and this example is also finding the example solving for N. Now formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 multiplied by D. Alright, value of AN 248, value of A 12 plus N minus 1 into D 4. In next step, N minus 1 into 4 shifted to LHS. N minus 1 multiplied by 4 is equal to 248 minus 12 is equal to 8 minus 2, 6, then 24 minus 1, 23. So 236 is the difference of 248 and 12. Now divide 236 by 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 5s are 20, 3 remains, then the remainder will be 36. So 4 9s are 36. So N minus 1 is equal to 59. So N is equal to 59 minus 1 shifted to RHS plus 1, and this gives us 60. So hence in this particular example the value of N 60. It means that in between 10 and 250 the total number of 60 numbers are there or will be there which are the multiples of 4. Now coming to the same type of example, how many multiples of 6 lie between 23 and 152? So 24 is the first multiple of 6. Then after 24, 30, 36, so on, and just before 152 the number which is exactly divisible by 6 is 150, that is the multiple of 6. Now value of A 24, value of D 6, okay, value of AN 150, then N equals to question mark. Same mechanical work, write the formula. Since AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 multiplied by D, therefore 150 is equal to 24, alright, plus N minus 1 as it is, value of D 6. N minus 1 into 6, this much of the part should be shifted to left hand side, that is N minus 1 multiplied by 6 is equal to 150 minus 24, and this gives us 126 probably. So 150 minus 24, 10 minus 4 6, carry 1, 5 minus 3 2, and 1 as it is, 126. Now divide 126 by 6, 126 upon 6, 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 ones are 6 is equal to 21. N minus 1 is equal to 21. You know that is N is equal to 21 plus 1 is equal to 22. Hence N is equal to 22. So it means that the total number of multiples of 6 which are lying in between 23 and 152 are 22. So in this way these two examples are also examples based on finding the value of N. Now for homework you can change the numbers and you will get 2 more examples. Let us write the example number 23. I will put it as HW, and this example is 24. This is also homework for you. Now how many multiples of change this number, write 5. How many multiples of 5 lie between? Change these two numbers also. You can write 20 here and you can write 105. Okay, so how many multiples of 5 lie between 20 and 105? One more example, and I hope you will solve this example. Now how many multiples of 6? You change this 6 by say 10. Okay, and you change 23 by 35 and 152 by, change it by 200. One more example you get here. How many multiples of 10 lie between 35 and 200? So in this way, two more examples I have written on the board for your practice, for your homework, and I hope you will definitely be able to solve these two examples. So in this way, in all these 4 or 6 examples, we have seen that how the value of n can be found out when the value of a, value of an and value of d are known or are given. Thank you.